SHA fans react. I'm Shaun Middleton, and today, after the disappointing 1-1 draw last week at the Wham Stadium, the home of Accrington Stanley Football Club, the attention turns to Portsmouth, who always give us a good game, and I was pretty imperative that we got back to winning ways, considering our recent dip in form. The current score in the 90th minute is Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 0, a goal from Elliot Embleton, and hopefully Sunderland can hang on. The other results, I think, is Wigan are winning, Wickham are losing, I think, and Rotherham are winning, but it's in the last few minutes, so it could change. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? Very much appreciated. Remember, subscription is free. Take care, stay safe, bye for now. Alright, outside the Stadium Light, Sunderland have got back to winning ways. Hard fought win, not pretty, not good to watch, but
effective.
3 points.
Yeah, I thought we started really slow. Portsmouth with a better team, but by the end of the first half we pressed them well. Thought we deserved a goal. Then second half, just a really good performance. Thought we were good value for the 3 points.
Yeah.
Could have got a second goal. Shout out to the young lads at the back. I thought Serkin and Dole were immense.
Yeah.
Corey Evans coming back in was a massive difference as well. So, well deserved 3 points, I'd say. Automatic spots, it's looking up.
Do you think we can still do it?
Aye, of course we can. Aye. Wigan, I think, might be out of sight, but we're better than Rotherham. We're better than Wickham, so why not?
You think we're better than Wickham, yeah?
Why, aye. We should have beat them at that place.
We should have.
I'm not worried. Keep playing like that, like we did today. Show experience beyond the years, and we'll be fine. Second place this season.
Why do you think we're good points in the game today? What do you think it was?
Corey Evans, I thought, just being in front of that, the back
the three, aye.
Danny Bath coming in was a massive difference. Flanagan, I thought, had his weakest game of the season.
He was really dodgy, wasn't he?
He was very vulnerable, but you can excuse it. Luckily, Doyle and Bath were on top of the game.
Yeah.
Gooch, I thought, improved on recent performances. So, yeah, lots of positives.
Fans react, mate.
Lots of positives.
We're fucking shit!
I think that was a Portsmouth fan. No, lots of positives.
Well, you had a accent.
No, we're going up.
Aye.
We're the lads.
You think we're going up, aye?
Aye, we're the lads. Do you think we're going up?
Not in the top two, definitely not.
Well,
I think there's 3 teams better than us.
We'll see, Sean. I hope you're wrong.
No. People get kind of make I just see it the way it is, and we've got to be better. But if you play that and you win the football, who cares?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
3 points. That's all that matters. Cheers.
Best moment in the game.
Cheers. Best moment in the game. I really enjoyed Dan Neil's tackle near the end. Made a crunching 50-50. Just got the fans on the feet. That was class for me.
Yeah. So you think top two?
Top two, second.
Oozing with positivity, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, time, pal. Take care. SHA fans reacting with Ken. Sunderland of getting back to winning ways. Happy days.
Absolutely, delighted. Edgy last 5 minutes, as always, the last few weeks, but delighted. I thought we deserved it overall.
I think the first half we were poor, but the second half I think we come out a lot better, more composed.
First 20 minutes they didn't score, and that was important, I think. And then we had some good chances. Keeper made a good save, and I think after that we're generally in control. But we know with Sunderland. Mistakes and so on, but I was pleased. And I thought Aidan O'Brien did brilliantly that last 10 minutes.
When he come on,
tremendous.
I didn't say the last 10, so I was coming up and sort the equipment out. But look, after the last 3 games, I think with our rivals winning as well, we need to win this afternoon.
We needed to win, yeah. And a much tougher game than Gillingham and Morecambe and so on that Rotherham and Wigan had. So all in all, delighted.
Yeah.
And, I don't know how the mags have gone on, but
I'm not sure. I didn't check. Who cares? I know, just as long as Sunderland win, that's the main thing.
It was good. It was a good all round for us. Doyle was excellent, and Ross Stewart is just
best moment in the game.
I think the move for the goal, really.
It was well taken by Embleton.
Nice move,
yeah. And the new guy, Robert C, hasn't obviously just signed, but he hasn't obviously, he's not match fit.
No. But I thought Bart as well seemed to give a bit more steel in the defence, which was just what we needed, really.
Yeah.
And a lot of a clean sheet, so that's.
So back on track now. Are you
I hope so.
Confident?
Fingers crossed.
Everybody wants the top two. Nobody wants the playoffs.
After 57 years, I'm not confident. No.
That's just the way it is. Cheers for your time.
Cheers.
Have a good night. Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 0. I'm with
Stephen Moore.
Stephen.
Leland Moore.
Lads, look at after the disappointing 3 games where we didn't win, I think with the other our rivals, they seem to be winning all the time. I think we had to win this afternoon.
We had to win today. Like it was tough. Like they give us a little bit of a game, like
Physical
we've given them a batter, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The physical.
Yeah.
We need some physical in there, don't we, mate?
I think after the first half, like I was a bit worried, like with you and us, but we were
very
very poor, weren't we?
I always batter. Well, I can't say that.
Well, football's a results business.
Results.
So we won the game.
Result.
Any good moments in the game, you think?
Not really. I haven't got many, like, but you know.
What do you make the new guy at the back, Danny Bath?
I think he's played well,
Aye.
He's done well. He's sitting in nice, isn't he?
I think we're second now or third.
Aye.
No. Second.
we're
Second joint second with joint top with top with Wigan.
Well, that's good.
So
good
but Wigan's got 4 games in hand. That's the only downside, and Rotherham's got 2 games in hand as well.
I know, mate.
But we've got to be better. But look, I always keep on saying if we win football matches, doesn't matter how you play, as long as you win them. That's what we've got to keep on doing.
No, mate, we've got it, haven't we?
Star performer.
3 points.
Star performer.
Today, I think the centre back, mate.
The centre back.
Aye, Bath.
Danny Bath. Aye. Best player today, mate.
Centre back.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, do you think playoffs? I think it's going to be playoffs now, isn't it? I think.
Well, I hope not, like, but I hope we're going to be there, like, mate.
I was going to push them all the way. Right, cheers your time, mate. Aye. Take care, mate. Aye. Sunderland back to winning ways. I'm with Nathan. Nathan, 1-0 victory. I think it's imperative we'll go back to winning ways.
It was a shaky game. Portsmouth is shaky anyways when we played them. So
it's always a hard game, isn't it?
We'll take the 3 points at the end of the day. We're second in the league, joint first behind goal difference.
Yeah.
But you got to look at Wigan and Rotherham both have got games in hand on one now.
Yeah.
So if them lose and then we take advantage of our games, there's a chance we'll go up.
If buts and maybes, I mean.
Yeah.
Wigan's got 4 games in hand with us on the same points. Rotherham's got 2. So
and less points. But the thing is, if we keep winning.
That's all we've got to do, innit?
Yeah.
That's all we've got to do.
If take second, even though it's not a trophy, still stay second, then we're up.
Yeah.
Playoffs, it's a yes, but we should make it through.
Yeah.
With Danny Buff and that coming in, solid today.
I know, do you know what? I'm thinking that if we get in the playoffs now, look at the other teams, see if we get Wickham in the final, I'd fancy our chances maybe, but I just think Rotherham, Wigan's better than us at this moment in time, but in the playoffs, there's only really MK Dons, Oxford maybe, around that, Wickham.
Who might get Defoe as well
so
in a couple of days. Plymouth.
Say I'd fancy us against them. Yeah. In the playoffs, I really would.
And then you've got obviously Defoe, the whole talk about Defoe.
Would you like him in return?
No, personally, because...
You're the first person that said that, but
because we've got Stewart, who's on form.
Yeah.
Can you drop Stewart? No. Would Defoe get in? No. Would he like that? No. His wages isn't going to be high. He's not going to like the game time he's going to get. And if he wants to start, he'll have to less wages, and he'll have to accept the fact he's not going to get enough game time.
He's making a good point there. I mean,
because if you think of it, Stewart on form, and then we've got like Broadhead, who's obviously injured, but if we get him on it permanently, better than Defoe, younger. Diaku, younger, better. And you've got all them players who are younger coming through. Defoe, 39-year-old.
But in games where we're needing a goal,
if you need a goal, you can't take him back.
For me, in games where you're needing a goal, I think Defoe's just that. He's got that quality where.
He's got that quality, but.
For the last 20 minutes, and it's a very stale game. Bring Defoe on, and he's there. He needs one chance, he'll score. Ross Stewart.
But is he going to take the wage cut though? That's a thing.
I think he loves the club, so I think he'd choose Sunderland over any other club who's in our division. I think he'd choose Sunderland over many clubs, I think.
But then if he comes on, you'd have to change your whole system for him to fit.
See, a lot of people saying that, but because people saying if we play a style of football like under Lee Johnson a certain way, but players like Defoe, he'd adapt to that. He's adapted to many football teams. He's
if he keeps himself fit and he accepts the wage cut and not the lack of game time, then I would take him back. But personally, at the minute, no. No,
that's your opinion. That's fine. I respect that. Back to the game this afternoon. Why do you think the game was won for Sunderland? Obviously, there wasn't many chances in the game, was there?
I think after that goal, and then we just kept pushing forward, putting pressure on them, making them frustrated, which I think was what won us the game. Yeah. Getting them frustrated and making awful passes and mistakes won us the game.
Star performer this afternoon?
It's got to be either MIDDLETON because of the goal.
That's mine as well. I thought you had a good game.
Gooch had a good game.
He battled away, didn't he? Battled away. Where was Sunderland finish in May?
In May, second or third.
Second or third? That's it, fourth or fifth. Just a dominator me though. Thanks for your time, pal. Take care. SHAUN fans react. I'm Sean Middleton. I'm with Elliot and Kyle. Lads, After the disappointing 3 games where we didn't win, I think this afternoon it's still 1-0. Hopefully we hang on. It'll be a good victory and it's needed.
It is like, but sitting in the table now, I think, but they've got games in hand on them.
Rotherham's got 2 and so is Wigan, haven't they?
Yeah, they do. So
We're just got to keep on winning though, but hopefully we'll see it out. It was disappointing the first half though, wasn't it?
It was disappointing. Like Hoffman, I don't know what he was doing first half.
I know, he tried to throw the ball out.
I know.
What was happening there?
I don't know, mate.
What would you make of the game, mate?
It's all right to be fair, but it was in the first half we were a bit open. Could have been a lot better.
Pizza shops, plenty that way, mate.
But I feel I could have done a lot better. But the second half was quite a lot. It played a lot better.
No, it was a lot better in the second half. It was a lot better. But it could, I mean, to be fair, we were awful in the first half. We were pretty awful, weren't we?
We were like. I don't know how we held on. Nils each first half.
We've obviously won the game. Morgan's celebrating there. Calm down, Morgan. Look at Portsmouth. It's always a hard game, and it's so. The most important thing. The most important thing I think today was getting the result, and we've got it. So give it that
3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
Yeah.
Best moment in the game?
I don't know, really. Probably the goal.
It was a bit.
There wasn't much to see really.
Not too exciting.
And just the 3 points.
3 points.
That's all that matters.
That's all that
Right, take care, lads. All right, cheers. Cheers, lads. Thank you. SFC fans, I'm with a regular guy who hasn't been up for a couple of matches. Little Charlie. You all right, pal?
Yeah.
Good win.
It was a bit scruffy.
Scrappy.
Yeah. Well, whatever you call it.
Bit scrappy.
Yeah, scrappy.
What do you make of the new guy, Danny Bath at the back? He looks 6'4" guy. He looks like he means business.
He looks really good, like. Yeah.
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 I mean, the new guy as well. Roberts was signed from Man City. There's a massive potential in this guy. He's great. He looks like it could be a great signing once he gets fit. And he's been training with the guys for a few days, I've been told, but we couldn't announce it because I think it was the contact with each other club. But are you excited about him?
I am quite excited, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got to bring it up. Jermaine Defoe said he wants to come. The club apparently, according to reports, also said that they'd love him to come back. But your man Lee Johnson, who you like, says he doesn't want him.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's quite silly, like, but it is quite understandable because we do have Ross Stewart and Broadhead. So
when he comes back.
When Nathan comes back,
yeah.
We'll have them too. So I don't blame him. So.
And he hasn't played much football, has he, Defoe?
No.
That's what people are saying. But if you look at that, he wasn't playing much for Rangers. No. But the quality's there. You never lose that quality. And he's a good 39 as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's looked after himself.
Yeah.
Would you say? I mean, the window's got about 7 days left, 8 days. Do you think we need to bring in a couple more players?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where would you go? Like, would you a midfielder, a striker, or? No defender. You've gone that saying no defender.
Yeah.
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 But
Corey Evans was good today.
Corey Evans.
I thought it was good today.
I did as well. Like, who was your favourite player today, Charlie?
Bath or Corey.
Bath had a good game. Corey Evans. That's a good shout. Clean sheet as well.
Yeah.
Clean sheet, which we don't seem to get them many this season, do we? No. Back on track then. Back on track.
Yeah.
And Charlie, you were adamant it's going to be top 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
No playoffs. We're not going to Wembley this year, are we?
No.
No cheesy chips on Wembley, we are.
No.
Right, thanks for your time, Charlie. All right.
Thank you.
Take care, mate. All right.
Come on!
SFC fans react. Dave, Sunderland, back to winning ways this afternoon.
Yeah, good win. Always a difficult team to play, Portsmouth.
Physical and
it's physical. It's horrible playing them half the time.
It is, isn't it? It's never pretty.
A win's a win.
Yep.
A win's a win.
Definitely,
and that's good 3 points today.
Yeah. I'm going to go straight to the transfer. Obviously, the transfer business what we've done.
I thought you might.
Hume, Danny Bath this afternoon. What do you think of Danny Bath?
Upstanders of the scale, aren't they? Because Hume's a young lad coming in. I think he'll do well. Bath looked outstanding today.
You think?
As I said, as somebody who's no nonsense. If it had to go, it went.
Yeah.
No.
Wiping people out in the process.
Exactly. He looked really good.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, and we'll see what happens with Roberts. That's a bit of an enigma, that one, because you don't know what you're going to get there.
I think the fans is really excited about that signing. Like,
He's a good player,
Bring
obviously.
excitement, isn't he?
Yeah.
Skillfully score a goal as well.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, and that could be.
Yeah, it could be a good sign, but I think the key word there, Sean, is could.
Yeah, could.
You know, see what happens when he gets.
We've got to keep on winning. I mean, Wigan won today. Wigan drop points though.
Yeah.
Rather than one, they've got games in hand. Let's just focus on ourselves. But back to the transfer window, Jermaine Defoe. Would you like to see Jermaine?
I think we'd all like, you know, it's a romantic thing, isn't it? You'd like to see him come back and get promoted. But I don't know. I mean, I've heard you say a couple of times there. Do we know for a fact Johnson doesn't want him?
It's just rumoured. I mean, Scott Wilson is the journalist for the Northern Echo, and he's a reliable one, so I'm just going off that. And the Sunderland fans say he's a mag and he's just trying to wind us up, but I'm just going off that, and he has getting most stories right, so I'm just basing it off that, Dave.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you got to remember as well, it's a 6-month deal. You know, is it going to be worthwhile? I mean, obviously, if he went to Oxford and he scored the winner against us or something, you know, that would be uproar. But you know, who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to see what happens in the next week.
Yeah, I know it's going to be. I think it's going to be a busy. But I mean,
I wouldn't rule out somebody else coming in.
I think we're going to have to bring a striker in, Dave. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If something happens to Ross Stewart,
oh, he wasn't that good.
Who's going to put the ball in the net?
Well, I haven't said that.
You might have to get your boots on, Dave.
I don't think they'd be that desperate. Yeah. But you never know.
Are you confident then? Because I know you're a Lee fan of Lee Johnson.
I'm reasonably confident, and I don't think I've ever said to you that I was actually a fan of Lee Johnson. What I am is, I think it's been proven you kind of keep sacking people, and we've got 18 games left. If we sack them now, what happens?
So
it
disrupts
the whole team.
If we don't go into the season, I said this to Matthew Lee before.
There might be another question then, but not at the minute.
I think what I'll say there is Ross, Jack Ross and Phil Parkinson, they got a season off, or roughly in a season off.
Yeah.
So why should Lee Johnson get more? That's my question.
Because I think, despite what we think differently, there's only 18 games left now.
Yeah.
You know, what happens if it takes another 3 games to get a manager in? It's so vital at this point. Yeah. And think about it. We talked this afternoon there about Wigan and all these teams. Wigan, Wycombe, Ipswich, Portsmouth, they've all come to Sunderland and lost.
Yeah.
Plymouth as well.
Yeah.
You know, our problem is when we play somebody that's rubbish, quite honestly, because we seem to stoop to their level.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
See what happens. But are you confident?
I'm confident, yeah.
Quietly confident.
Quietly confident.
Bring another striker.
It'd be nice.
Sum the game up in one word.
And if it's Jermaine Defoe, well, good. If it's not, well, see what happens.
Sum the game up in one word.
I thought it was a sort of tense game.
Tense. That's there you go. Tense.
Tense game.
Right, thanks for your time, Dave. Always a pleasure. Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 0. Alex, not a great game to watch, but Sunderland got over the line, kept a clean sheet as well, won the game 3 points. Back on track.
Good game.
Good game.
Goal was the best by I forgot his name.
Huh?
I forgot the guy's name who scored.
Elliot Emmington.
Emmington.
Yeah.
Good
I thought he was the best player today, mate. Not many people have said that he was, but he took his goal well, and I thought he got himself about.
Yeah. Ross Stewart played well, good passes.
I thought Ross Stewart was very quiet and isolated today, to be fair.
Didn't score much.
As you mean, doesn't want to come in the camera, but he walks past and touches your hair there. You think we can get in the top 2, or do you think it's looking like the playoffs?
I reckon we're going straight to championship.
What way are the playoffs for the top 2?
Straight top 2.
Top 2. What do you make of Danny Bath, the new lad at the back?
Well, good debut.
Aye.
Played well.
Good debut.
Yeah.
And obviously Roberts is signed. Do you think he could be a good signing?
Yeah.
Once he gets fit?
If he gets fit.
Do you mean Defoe? Would you like to see him return?
Aye, but looks like he's gone to Watford. No, not Watford.
Yeah, but you'd like to see him back though?
Aye.
Keep the faith, mate. All right. Take care, buddy. Sunderland have got back winning Wales after the 3 disappointing games. Dave, the Rave.
North East number 1 Raver. It was a good game today, Sir Starvin, like singing that. So I like that new player what we signed from Man City, they do. Roberts and that who won. He hasn't played that online one yet. With armour da 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 da. The armour said to Sunderland, get the rave on, get the rave on, get the rave on. And a big shout to that little girl over there. Oh, bless her, bless her.
Right.
I'm just thinking that. So let's hope we get in the top 2 this season, and let's hope we can get beaten. One of them get beaten.
Peace out, Dave. Peace out, respect. Take care.
Man of the match is Hopman.
Hoffman, the goalkeeper.
I like the goalkeeper.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, I'm outside the Sunderland Stadium line with
Cruz, Kyron, June,
cheers, lad.
and John.
John. Lads, Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 0. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been a bit more, but it is what it is. At least we got the 3 points.
3 points that's all that matters, isn't it? I mean, you see, it could have been more, but we did have a couple of chances where if we'd used our heads, we could have scored a couple more. But you know, after the 3 games prior, well, we haven't won a game and we got beat off Lincoln and 3-3 with Wickham. I think just getting the 3 points was the main factor this afternoon.
Did Wickham win?
Wickham got beat. Rotherham won and Wigan won, so we're joint top, but Wigan's got a much better goal difference.
So, come on, at least.
But Wigan's got 4 games in hand and Rotherham's got 2. So I just got to put that out there because, you know.
Who do you think's winning the league?
I think Wigan will win the league, and I think Rotherham will finish second. I think we finish 4th or 5th.
Hopefully win the playoffs.
And well, I was just saying there, and looking in the playoffs, I think I'd fancy our chances. I would in the playoffs. Would you?
Aye.
Yeah. I'm not accepting that mind.
Who's the best team in the League
Who's the best team in League One?
Sunderland.
Sunderland's the best team in League One?
Aye. We have the best players, but we'll just give it away.
Danny Bath, what do you make of him this afternoon, the new guy?
Oh, he's
mint.
Brilliant.
Proper mint?
Aye.
Aye. What about the new guy, Roberts? He hasn't played yet, but
He's, on my thoughts, I think he's going to be.
could be a really good signing, couldn't he?
Yeah.
It really could be on a permanent deal as well. And Man City, I think the fans are a bit excited about that. And my last point, obviously, I've got to bring up Jermaine Defoe.
Oh, aye.
You want him back?
Hopefully he scores the same volley like he did against the Mags.
The Mags. Would you have him back? I think he's all. Yeah?
Aye.
Yeah. What do you think? What will Jermaine Defoe bring?
Joy.
Joy.
Like happiness.
Quality, joy and happiness. Energy.
More energy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. How many more signs do you think we need if we bring it like?
I think if we sign one more player, one league, or like maybe for like Santos, it'll be a really good sign for us.
Yeah, one more player.
Yeah.
And I think, and obviously we've got Hume, Danny Bath, and Roberts. So one more, so Defoe, and you'll be happy.
Aye.
That'd be a good looking at it. That'd be a good window, wouldn't it? That'd be a good window.
Yeah.
So confident?
Yeah. Aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye. Come on! Man the match.
Who would you say? Me.
That's mine.
Embleton. Dejaku. Embleton.
Right, cheers for your time, lads, all right?
Cheers.
Right.
Come on!
Safe journey home, lads, all right? Sunderland go joint top with Wigan, only obviously on goal difference. That's the reason why we're not actually top. And with
Jake,
what do you make of the game? It wasn't great to watch, but
defence was a bit cheeky, bit on the ropes. I think Bath was the signing we needed.
Physicality, 6'4".
He's not scared of anyone.
You've got himself stuck in with a couple of beefy challenges, didn't he? I noticed. Didn't bottle it with either.
I think he's the defender that we needed.
Yeah.
I think Doyle's good, but he's not good enough to hold the defence. And Flanagan, I feel like he's a bit too soft.
Flanagan was a bit shaky, wasn't he, today?
Yeah, very.
I think he made 2 or 3 mistakes that could have been costly as well.
But all round good game. It was a good finish by Embleton.
It was a great finish.
Great finish. Good ball too.
It was, aye. What was the positives out of the game? What was your favourite moment in the game?
Oh, I see the goal.
The goal, aye. Was that the only positive out of the game?
Yeah.
Keep me clean sheet. Keep me clean sheet as well.
That's good.
I mean, our transfer window as well was signed Hume. Was signed
Roberts.
Roberts, just signed Roberts. Yeah.
Bath.
And Bath. Do you think we need a couple more?
I'd see maybe like a battle midfielder.
A battle midfielder?
Aye.
What's your feelings on Jermaine Defoe? If it's true, I don't know if it's true, but a reliable journalist, Scott Wilson, said that Jermaine Defoe wants to come, the board wants to come, but Lee Johnson doesn't want to go ahead with the deal.
I feel like it'd be a person to look for.
Yeah?
I think he's still got it in him to play here.
So you welcome him back, yeah?
Aye.
With open arms. He'd score some goals in this division, wouldn't he? Even at 39, he's looked after himself.
Aye, 100%. A top guy, Jermaine Defoe.
Just star performer?
Start. hard, you know. I'd say Embleton. I think Embleton played well.
That's mine as well.
Aye.
Top 2 or playoffs?
I'd say top 2.
Top 2, you think we can do it?
Aye.
Right, thanks for your time, pal. Take care. I'm going to tell the Stephen Knight, I'm a CJ. Sunderland have won the game 1-0. Back to winning ways. I think it was important that we got back to winning ways, considering Wigan won, Rotherham, and now Wigan slipped up. But it wasn't good today, but it's 3 points. 3 points is all that matters.
Yeah, it was. This is a bit like when we beat Ipswich. It wasn't a pretty win. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
So I think the game today was actually won by getting their players frustrated. Basically, I think we played from the back today.
Aye. What do you think of the 3 at the back as well? I mean, Danny Bath made his debut. Flanagan looked a little bit shaky. Do you think?
I think it was Danny Bath kept it a bit more organised.
Aye. Yeah.
Since we were missing Bailey Wright.
Yeah. We're scrappy. We're first off. We're poor the first half.
We were.
We seemed like
they were
battering
us in the
first 20 minutes.
First 20 minutes to half an hour. Like they were dominating our midfield.
Aye.
It's like at the moment our midfield is about as much use as a chocolate fire guard.
Apart from the clean sheet, what's the main positives out of the game this afternoon, CJ?
Basically, just making sure that we didn't concede.
The clean sheet.
The clean sheet.
Yeah. Why do you think we're finishing coming into the season?
If the likes of Wigan can soup up in their games on hand, seconds. That's
you
all.
Finish second.
I wouldn't complain with seconds, but I want to avoid the playoffs at all costs.
Well, I was just talking to a guy there, and you look at it in the playoffs. The enemy, Wickham, Plymouth, MK Dons, maybe Oxford. None of them teams sort of fight me. I think Rotherham's better than us, I believe, and I think Wigan are. But I think in the playoffs, I think we could do the playoffs.
I think the ones that would decide our fate is actually beating Rotherham at home, and we've got to get points away at Wigan.
Aye.
That's what's going to seal our fate.
I've got some big games coming up, and we'll play all the team. We'll play Rotherham and Wigan as well. Star performing this afternoon, CJ.
I've got to say, Danny Bath for keeping the defence organised.
Good shout. I said Embleton. I thought Embleton. He tried his best, and he scored.
I've got to say, he should have squared straight to Stuart. Diaco should have squared straight to Stuart.
That was a big chance, wasn't it?
It's pretty selfish.
Just quickly on Defoe. It was rumoured that by Scott Wilson that the club want him. Defoe wants to come, but Lee Johnson doesn't fancy it, doesn't want him, doesn't suit his style. That's according to reports.
I'm not really sure, to be honest, because the media say anything, but I saw like Nick Barnes countered that yesterday.
I've seen that by Nick Barnes.
He countered it.
Yeah. I mean, Nick Barnes is, I would say, he's the most reliable person. If I was going to believe anybody, it would be Nick Barnes.
Yeah.
Got that respect for Nick.
He's more in depth with the club, ain't he?
Of course, exactly. So, well, anyway, thanks for your time, CJ. Take care, buddy. All right, I'm outside the steam, and I'm with Darren and Gavin. Lads, Sunderland's won 1-0. 3 points. Happy days?
Amazing, mate. Out of the moon. Played outstanding today. Hoffman wasn't the best, but move on.
When he tried to do the throw on about when he tried to throw it out. And
it's better than the last match against in their stadium, 5-0. So
that was a bad day, wasn't it?
Really bad day with the conditions of the pitch and that. So proud of the lads today,
Yeah. Look, on the day we're sailing out, and Portsmouth are always a stern test, no matter we're playing down there. But it's always a hard game, isn't it?
I know it is
So to win, it's it's.
I'm over the moon,
Yeah. The transfer window, I mean, a lot of talk about Jermaine Defoe. I've obviously brought it up quite a lot because it's a talk of something really on social medias and this, that and the other. What's your feelings on Jermaine Defoe coming back?
I've heard that he's went to Oxford. And,
he's went to Oxford?
He's went to Oxford, or he's very close to signing for Oxford. Very close to trying to sign for Oxford, but I hope he comes here, it'll get us straight up.
It'll give the full club a lift, won't it?
It will do.
There's rumours that Jermaine Defoe wants to come back. The club want him to come back. The board and the directors and all that, the board. But Lee Johnson's not really keen on the fact of him bringing him back.
Yeah. I think if he comes back, then he'll put all of the younger players to sleep, because he'll think he's the big dog and all that, and talking down on the.
Do you think that's what could happen?
I reckon that's possibly what could happen. But
yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen if he does come.
Yeah. Any positives out at the game today apart from the clean sheet?
No, not really, mate.
Just got the result. Got the win.
Just got the result.
Where do you think Sunderland finish coming into the season?
Not really asked, to be honest, mate. Just first or second.
First
or second.
We don't want the playoffs, though, do we?
No.
I think it's going to be fourth. What do you reckon, mate?
I reckon we'll finish top of the league and win the title, like, mate.
You reckon?
Aye.
There's the confidence there, right? See you time, lads. Take care, lads, all right? Stay safe, lads, all right?